Hi everybody, my name is That Joe Guy. Welcome to an update. It's been a while. The lack of uploads on my channel has been something which is no doubt not gone unnoticed. And whilst I haven't, people haven't been flooding me with messages to come back or anything like that, which I appreciate. One or two people are kind of like, you missed this, and I get it. I sort of miss it too. So I want to make this update to explain what's happening and what you can expect to see from this channel kind of in the next wee while. Basically, what's been happening is that I think my time on YouTube as a kind of like a Let's Player is coming to an end. My heart just isn't in it anymore. For whatever reason, it's that thing where just suddenly you've changed and the things which used to interest you and bring you joy just aren't so much anymore. And I remain incredibly proud of everything that I've put onto YouTube. I will frequently go back and relive a memory of a certain event that happened in a game, particularly the best games that I've played on this channel, Subnautica and Half-Life and so on and so forth. But sitting down to record these days is a challenge for whatever reason, and I do not know why. I don't think it's to do with the games that I'm playing. I think it's just to do with the way that when you record a game for a Let's Play, it's different from just playing it, kind of sitting on your own. And because you have to edit it and then upload it, it takes extra time and there's kind of more pressure. You're trying to be entertaining at the same time. And being entertaining while playing games used to kind of be energizing to me. I used to kind of love thinking up jokes and trying to be funny on the fly or be engaging or be discursive or explorative, whatever. And I'm becoming a little bit more internal with that sort of thought process, and trying to force myself to speak through it and make jokes is just becoming, it's starting to feel false and starting to feel, I'll be sitting there recording going, actually, this isn't really what I want to be doing at this time. And also my personal circumstances have changed. I want to say first off that, we've obviously got this pandemic going at the moment. I really hope that you guys are all safe and well. Given even my small channel, there's bound to be somebody out there who's been really hurt by this, what is happening. So my commiserations to you. For the record, I've been okay. Touch wood, I've so far been mostly untouched aside from just the change in lifestyle. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the same going forward. But that's not really the point. I just want to say that this thing which is happening right now, I don't think is a result of that. If anything, I have more time to dedicate to this sort of hobby. But it's just not the same for some reason. I've been doing this for 7, 8 years. And the channel never really blew up, which is, maybe if it had, I'd have more motivation to keep going if I was making consistent money off it, or even gone full-time by this point. I think I could have made it work if I was better with social media and better at being consistent with a schedule and publicizing, maybe committing more to weekly streams. I think I really could have made this a thing which I did for a living. But that never happened. Instead, what happened is that I got a few people, more than a lot of Let's Players out there will kind of do. A few people who were consistently commenting and saying hi and watching, and it became not a community exactly because there was never really that kind of community connection, but it became really fulfilling to me to make those few people, make something that even just these few people would enjoy. And something about recognizing them made it more fulfilling when them, i.e. you, were enjoying it. And I'd love to the fact is that on its own is not enough for me to keep continuing. I love kind of making this, and I love kind of making people happy with these series, but if I'm not enjoying the actual act of doing it and I can't fake it, I think if people know when I fake it, then I can't carry on. But that doesn't mean that I'm stopping today. There are a couple things I want to do that I want to commit to finishing before I leave. The first one, the obvious one, is Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I have finished the vanilla campaign of Dragon Age Inquisition. In fact, after this update in the next kind of couple weeks or so, I will be uploading those episodes which show me finishing the vanilla campaign. I would also like to say that I will finish the DLC because I think that's a really integral part of the experience. From what people have been telling me. And plus, DLC tends to be like better than quite a lot of the vanilla stuff. So I'm actually looking forward to playing that. So that's primarily what I want to commit to, is to finish Dragon Age Inquisition. It's not a promise, but it is something which I'm saying I would like to do. I would like, when Below Zero comes out, to see how I feel. Below Zero is still kind of ongoing development, but when its full release comes out, I would love to follow up my Subnautica series, one of my most favorite series I ever created on the channel, with Below Zero. I'm really keen to see what it is, and I'm really keen to have that experience of like sharing it again. But when I actually sit down and record it and start editing it together, we'll have to just see how it goes. So again, not a promise, but something I'm saying I would like to do. Black Mesa, I'm afraid, will need to be cancelled. And there's a couple reasons for this. It was fun doing Black Mesa. It was a nice callback to the early days of me doing Half-Life stuff. But I sat down and tried to record some today. And again, it's one of those games which my heart just isn't in it exactly. I've combined with me not really being that good at PC shooters anymore. Combined with the fact that I know what's happening with the story. Like, it's not something that I'm driving ahead at to go, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. It's just something which I was going to say, oh, this is a great remake of a game which I used to really like. I haven't played it in a while. I'm not saying I don't dislike Half-Life these days, but Black Mesa's like, wow, look at all the things that they did. Look at this amazing remake that they created. But again, on the moment-to-moment gameplay, that's not enough to keep me going. And so I think Black Mesa just needs to stop. As well as every other kind of unfinished series on my channel, we're talking like Undertale as well. Like, again, I enjoyed that, but again, the motivation just isn't there to keep going, to commit to such a large game. Fallout 76 is a big regret of mine because I always sort of meant to go back to it, but I never got round to it. There was always other games to do, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, I can't see myself going back to it. And I'm sure there's other games which I'm forgetting about as well that some people would like to see carry on, but hey, I mean, when something's gotta end, it just needs to end. And I'm being kind of melancholic and melodramatic about this, and I apologize for that. Maybe some people think I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here. I'm just trying to be honest. And whilst this may not be a big deal to some people, this hobby's been a part of my life for 7-8 years, and getting to the point where I'm like saying goodbye to it, or I'm getting ready to say goodbye to it, potentially permanently, is kind of sad. But also, life goes on, you know, I'll find other things to do. I'm not saying that nothing will ever be uploaded to this channel again. I'm just saying that in terms of me committing to being a Let's Player, and like new subscribers coming in and wanting to see new series of me playing games, I don't see that kind of being a thing which I ever pick up fully again. But you never know. Never say never ever. So wow, this update was longer than I expected it to be. I just wanted to let you guys know what happened. I mean, maybe some people were worried because we are in the middle of a pandemic at the moment, and I've been kind of radio silent for so long. But I'm fine. And in regards to that sort of thing, I am fine, touch wood. It's just that this hobby is leaving my life slowly. And I've been fighting it for a while. And I've now stopped fighting that. So thanks everybody. Thanks very much for watching through this. Again, be prepared to see Dragon Age Inquisition episodes uploaded in the next wee while, where I finish the vanilla campaign. And after that, there may be a long break. Again, I'm not gonna commit to consistent uploads either. The mood kind of comes and goes to play Dragon Age and to record. And when that mood hits, I will upload episodes, but when it's not there, I'm not going to force it, so it'll be a while yet. But we're finishing up here. Any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. I am happy to answer. And in the meantime, thank you very much for listening, everybody. And for watching for all these years. And I will see you in in the next episode of whatever it is I'm playing. Probably Dragon Age.